Marlo Higgins, your Chief Inspirational Officer, and I love to live by mantras. And one of the most powerful mantras that I adopted last year was run fast and live fearless. And I was just giving a presentation the other day, and it was stated in the audience, Marlo, you know, how can you be so fearless? And I think, you know, as I think about that, and it's a great question, and you're out there watching it, and you're going, you know, boy, I wish I could be more fearless. And, you know, how do you become fearless? Well, you know, fear is proving to yourself, like, number one, when the fear creeps in, it's something we're uncomfortable with, and it's something that, you know, when I'm talking about like fear in business, you know, fear of success, fear of failure, fear of launching the blog, fear of doing it right. So there's a lot of different things that we can talk about when we talk about fear. Now, I'm fearless, and so I'm not going to give you, and I'm not going to feed into you and, you know, listen to, I'm afraid of this, or I'm not going to do that, because we have two house rules with this brand. There are no excuses and there are no apologies. Now, when I say no apologies, of course, you know, hold the door open for somebody, or if you step on somebody's foot, of course, you know, say that you're sorry. But what I'm talking about is, do not disempower yourself because you think that you are smaller of an individual, or that you are afraid of something, okay? Because this is what we're going to do. I want to give you back you and who your value is in the world. And so fearless comes down to really kind of making a choice, right? If you're afraid of something, the greatest thing you can ask yourself is, what am I most afraid of? And then take the action directly to that. So I was working with a client just last week, and she said, you know, I really want to start a blog, but, you know, I don't know if people will like it, or if I have anything to really say, or will people read it, or what's going to do. And all that was happening here, she was like really thinking about it and just building up the fear in her mind of like, I just, you know, I want to do it, and I know that I should really do it, and I probably need to do it. But there was all of this going on, and I said, look, just do it. Just get out there and just launch the blog. Well, what do I name it? I said, well, what is a fascinating name that you think that somebody would want to read about your blog and what you do in business? And so all I did was, you know, really position this one particular client and say, you know what, you're just being so like fearful of like your own success. Maybe this blog takes off and it's wildly successful. Like, what would be the worst thing that could happen there, right? But over guessing it and questioning yourself and doubting even that there's value to you writing a blog, there's something that's happening there, and it is the fear that is creeping in. And so run fast and live fearless, you know, proving to yourself that you can actually do something or get something done is really what this is all about. Because, you know, when you look back and you go, oh my gosh, like I really didn't realize that I had accomplished all of those beautiful things. Those accomplishments, all of those accolades and accomplishments fuel your self-confidence, I like to say. So when you remind yourself and you document that success, it overcomes the fear because you're seeing all these wild actions that you're taking and how they're moving you forward and how it's really making a difference. And so today's message for you is just run fast and live fearless. Ask yourself, like, if you're afraid of something, what are you the most afraid of? Because whether it is fear of failure or fear of success, either way, if you reframe it and say, I'm going to come out on the other side, I'm going to learn something, either way, I'm going to learn from the failure, and I'm also going to learn from the success. The only thing that happens at the end is you come out learning something. So love and belief, make it an awesome day. Thank you for being with us, and take care.